Alan and the team at Krieghoff UK have been extremely kind over the last couple of months. Late last year, they sent me out one of their lovely K80 Supersports, which was the first time I'd ever actually shot and handled a Krieghoff. Early this year, they were very good in sending me out a Parcours, which I absolutely fell in love with. And now they've been good enough to send me out the one to fill in the gap in the trio, the Parcours X. Now this has been designed to be that in-between gun between the two that are already out there. It's not quite that lightweight, fast-handling game gun, and it's not quite that big, heavy super sport. It sits slap bang in the middle of the two. And I think personally that this is going to be the one that I fall in love with the most. So I think the best thing to do is go out and shoot it. Pull. 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 Oh, just not giving that enough. Now that is a completely different kettle of fish to what I've been shooting for the last couple of days. So we've just come away from shooting the UK FITAS 2 days back to back with my Longthorn, and that is completely different. The grip is definitely smaller. It's got such a nice feel to it though. It's really hard to compare it to what I've been shooting because there's nothing else like my Longthorn on the market with that great big massive pistol grip and the finger grooves. But the balance on that gun is just sublime. It's so quick moving even to shoot it. I mean, I shot that properly, shot it gun down. It's just so fast to get to a spot and to kill things. I've got half and half choke in it. It's got the 32-inch barrels. Chucked it on the scales, it's about £8.9. It just is everything I look for in a gun when it comes to the barrels, to the chokes. There is a lot of cast on it, and I've got the stock right over for me. I'm not quite sure it's right for me yet. Probably should have bought the Allen key with me really, but it's just beautiful to shoot. The weight, how it feels, how the weight is set throughout the gun. It's one of those that, you know, like £8.9, £8.10 is not obviously on the light side, but when the gun's closed and it's in, you just cannot tell. So I'm gonna head up to Sporting now, 7 stands, just really give this as much stick as I can and just enjoy shooting it, because it's one thing that I can say about shooting the other two Krieghoffs I've shot is that every single time I've had one out, I've absolutely loved shooting it. Pull. Pull. Ooh. Pull. Oh. Pull. Because I've not got it right. Pull. I think you could almost kill them with one shot, you know. Pull. Pull. Now, as I've already said, this is the last one in what I call the trio of K80s to shoot. So I've had the Super Sport, which I absolutely loved shooting, and then Alan very kindly sent me out the Parcours, which I got on with a dream. So for me, I always thought that this one, out the box, was gonna be the one for me. That mid-weight gun, you know, that £8.8, £8.10, just is what I look for in a gun. And I've struggled with it today, and I think it's probably because I've had 2 days back to back at the UK Fit Ash shooting my Longthorns, and they're a completely different kettle of fish when it comes to the ergonomics of my grip, the fit of the stock. Like, this has got a load of cast on, and as you can see, I've had to bring it right over, and I'm not quite right. I've not set this up properly for me. I could probably do with being a touch higher and still a touch more over to the right. I've not got it quite right, but the feel and the movement of this is just beautiful. I mean, I chucked it on the scales and I think it was 8.8, 8.9. And that's still just that little bit stock heavy on the joint pin. It just gives you the ability to be quite aggressive with the fast targets while still keeping that control and consistent on the longer targets when you just need to slow the gun down and just slowly put that lead on. I absolutely love it. And I mean, like with all the other Krieghoffs, there was no doubt that I wasn't going to enjoy shooting it. So, stand 7, go and kill a few more. Pull. Okay, specs on the one that I have been shooting. So, Parcours X barrels, 32-inch, 3-inch chambered, multi-choke. It came with half and half in it. It is on that beautiful K80 action, which has got some really lovely relief engraved game scene on it, which I absolutely love. Right-handed, adjustable comb stock, 14 and 5/8, and it tips the scales at £8.10. Now, as I said in the video, I hadn't got the stock set up quite right for me, and in hindsight, I should have taken the Allen key round with me. However, the following day, I had the day off, so I managed to take it out. I brought it up a little bit. I took a little bit more cast off it. Different gun. On the day we filmed, I hadn't got it bang on, and like I said, I should have taken the Allen key round with me and just mucked about with it that little bit more to get it right. But going out with it the following day, it was just a complete different kettle of fish. I'd got it where I needed to be. I just felt so much more comfortable and agile with the gun. And that weight, I mean, I've always said for me, like 8.8, 8.6 is an absolutely perfect weight. And it is just that little bit over it, but it doesn't feel it at all. With that balance point being, you know, you go onto the joint pin there, and it's just that fraction stock heavy, you know, it just doesn't feel like an £8.10 gun. It just moves so well. And as I said in the video, it's a bit of an odd one. So like with the Super Sport, I found with the Super Sport, even though it balanced beautifully and it was £9 and it didn't feel £9, you had to drive that gun to get it going. Once it was going, off it went. The Parcours was a completely different kettle of fish. It was one of those guns that you kind of threw it at targets. It almost changed the way in which I shot. You could just gun down and to a spot and just kill stuff so quickly. Whereas this had the ability to do both. You could be very fast, very aggressive, very positive when you needed to be. But when you needed to bring that control in on a longer, slower, further out target, it just felt like a Super Sport. And it was just, that to me is amazing, that how the gun's set up, that additional weight, that balance point, that it just gives the gun to do absolutely everything. I mean, we did a video I think it was early this year, on the Caesar Guarini Multisport. And I said that that was one of those do everything guns. And this is what this is. And I'm currently trying to do that with my Longthorn, is build a do everything gun, which is, it's not too heavy to shoot game with, and it's not too light to shoot clays with. And that is it. That is absolutely it on the button. It just has something about it. It just has almost a flair that if you haven't shot one, you're not going to know. If you have shot one, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Just something about it that gives you a buzz and a bit of excitement. And I mean, as you all know, I didn't used to be a fan of Krieghoffs at all, but I have really come to love them, which is very annoying, because, you know, I'd love one. And just everything about it. I mean, I didn't used to like the long actions, and I really do like them now. I mean, that with that beautiful relief engraving, the game scene, the dog, the pheasant, it is, you know, just a thing of beauty. And I mean, I do quite like that there is so much material here on the side of the action, on the fences, to get, you know, some beautiful artwork on. And the guys at Krieghoff do some absolutely spectacular engraving. It just, yeah, I mean, I'm disappointed that on the day that we filmed, I hadn't got the gun set up right, but that's on me. And I was lucky enough that I had the ability to go out the next day, on my day off, on my own, and just have another go with it. And that was when we really I just gelled with the gun, because it was where I wanted it, and I then had that ability to just shove that gun into a target or to take my time. I didn't have to adjust or think about anything. My only gripe, and it's the same gripe that I had with the Parcours and the Parcours X, is the size of the grip. So for me, the grip is just a little bit too shallow. My hand hangs off the bottom, that lack of palm swell. I've picked up a few Krieghoffs with custom woodwork on, and they've got the longer pistol grips and the palm swells, and obviously you can have it done, but obviously the standard stocking for me, that is the only negativity that I can pick with the K80 range as a whole. And I just, you know, it's been a real pleasure to have it. And I'm very grateful to Alan and the guys at Krieghoff UK, who have been incredible again in allowing me to go out and shoot this and loaning it to me so we can put a video out for you guys. So thank you for watching this week, guys. Be back to you next week with another video.